Hello everyone, we should be on camera and audio, so I request you if you can write me on the chat if are you seeing me and listening me correctly before to start, please. I'm gonna wait some seconds and to wait till you may answer me, please. Everything should be okay, but I want to be sure that my mic is correctly set and the camera too, please. If some of you can write me in the comments. We have some seconds of delay, so perhaps I need to wait. Everything sounds fine. Great. So let's start. Thank you, Denise. Okay, let's go. First, welcome everyone here. To this space, this countdown is I am very happy to have you here this morning. I am in Mexico, so it's 11 o'clock here. Then it's a joy for me to be here in this day of the Lord, here with you, with the Church of Jesus Christ. My name is Horacio. I am from Chile, South America, but now I am living here in Mexico, and English is not my native language, so I please ask you to forgive me for the mistakes and have me patient. I'm not so fluent with the English, so I ask you to have this patience with me. I am doing some lives along the days for to explain some things about this space, the reason why I created this countdown, and other things. The first thing that I want to start saying and to set very clearly, this is not a countdown to the rapture. I'm gonna say again very clearly, this is not a countdown to the rapture of the church. The title says it very clearly. It's a countdown until the Feast of Trumpets. I want to say this very clearly because many people, and I understand why, of course, and I want to talk about this, have come to this streaming because of the Watchman in YouTube, the testimony of Brother Joshua, etc., and all these things, of course, are together here. But I want to set very clear that this is not a countdown until the rapture. It's a countdown until the Feast of Trumpets. Yeah, this is the first things that I want to be very clear here. And I ask you to read the description that I put on the video, where I said this, and I said the reason why I created this video, this streaming. But all the time I read comments that people think or ask, what is nothing happened, etc. Well, we are going to talk about this, but this is not a countdown to the rapture. Okay. Second, why I set 23 as the date of the countdown and 6:36 p.m. Israel time. Well, there's a video of a brother, Pistol Pete 1980, that I am going to share with you the link in the chat and in the description, for you see this video, and he is doing a very interesting analysis and calculations why he thinks that to align the vision of Brother Joshua about 23, 24 and the Feast of Trumpets, and the possibility that the new moon could not going to be spotted on 22 in Israel. If you don't know, to declare the beginning of the feast, it's needed that 2 witnesses in Israel spot the new moon, and then they say that it's the beginning of the feast. Then, to declare the starting of the feast and align it or match with the vision of Brother Joshua, there is the possibility that on 22 cannot be spotted, and will be spotted the new moon on 23. And the hour when it will going to be spotted is 6:36 p.m. That is the hour that the sun, it's already go down, and the moon can be seen. And I found very interesting this explanation. So I took this date and this hour to put, and if you read correctly in the video, not here but in the normal screen that I am sharing, below the title it says what is the date and the hour that I am using to this countdown. Okay, so this is the reason and why is this date that I'm using. There are many confusions. People are counting different ways, and you have to consider too the different time zones where you are living. So you need to read this time and do your conversion to your time zone. Okay, this is the second thing that I want to explain. Why I started this countdown? Because I believe too that we are at the end times, that we are in the deadline of the whole history of the humankind, and I believe very clearly that we are in the time that our Lord is going to come to cut up the church in the air. I saw the testimony of Brother Joshua, but I think this is one of the last things that have appeared in the last time on the media. It's not the only one, and there are from many years ago many other watchmen that have been looking the signs on heavens, on the scriptures, the prophecies, and many things that are showing us that we are in the last time. And all of these things have been convergent, or I don't know the word. There is a high convergence in this year, 2025. And I believe this very highly. On the other hand, we have the 7th feast that the Lord ordered to the people of Israel to watch. Many people said they are Jewish feasts, but they are not Jewish feasts. They are the feast of the Lord. The Lord ordered to Israel to watch them, and the Lord said the way to watch the feast, the things that they have to do on all the things. So they are feast of the Lord, and this is why they are so important. They are not only feast for a people in Israel and in the Old Testament. They are still running today because all the scriptures point to Jesus Christ, as he himself said this. All the scriptures is talking about me, he said. So all these feasts are pointing to Jesus Christ and his work. And indeed, he fulfilled the first 4 feasts in the exact day of each of feast: the Passover, the unleavened bread, the first fruit, and the Pentecost. So we believe very confident that the last 3 feasts that have to be accomplished, Christ is going to fulfill in the exact day of each feast. This is the reason why many of us from many years ago, not just only this year, many years ago, are coming watching the Feast of Trumpets, because the Feast of Trumpets, it's the next feast that have or it's going to be fulfilled by Christ. And in this year, as I said, there's coming a lot of many different things that are in a high convergence this year. I believe all these things. And when I heard the testimony of Brother Joshua, I found it very beautiful, and I started to requesting the Lord a confirmation for me. But the truth is, I haven't received anything until this moment. I am honest with you. I know many people, thousands of people in the world have uploaded their videos showing their confirmation of the Lord about this testimony. I haven't received anything from the Lord, and I don't want to start to see things where there are not. I know many people are seeing plates, and I saw a video of a man asking the Lord to show him a turtle, a car with points, with circles. I don't know, whatever the people have asked, and I understand this, but I don't want to ask the Lord something like this. I request the Lord something very clear, where I don't have any doubt about this confirmation, whatever the Lord wants to show me. But at this moment, I haven't received anything. But I trust in the Lord. I trust in His word. I trust we are in the. I believe we are in the last time, in the deadline. But I have done this confirmation about Brother Joshua. Okay, that's all. And this is the reason why I am not setting a date. And I want to say it again very clearly. I am not setting a date. Not me, not this video, not this countdown. Okay? This is the reason why this is a countdown to be watching, waiting, and praying all these days, waiting for the Feast of Trumpets, which is a highly season to watch. And I wish with all of my heart that the rapture of the church, it's going to be on 23 or 24. I wish with all of my heart. But the thing is, I cannot assure this. That's all. Okay? And I hope you to understand this. I want to say this to put these points very clear here. If the people come here supposing that this is a countdown to the rapture, I cannot do anything, and I understand the misunderstanding, but I by myself want to put this clear. Okay, I thank you for all of you coming here. I am a musician. I am a Christian musician. I have a choir. I am choir conductor and pianist. I have a ministry, a musical ministry. If you want to search for it, it's a very beautiful choir. It's called Voces Reunidas. I'm going to share you the link. We have very beautiful videos. We uploaded a new one a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Very beautiful, of an arrangement of Awesome God. It's a beautiful song. So I invite you to visit our channel in YouTube. We have an official channel. It's called Voces Reunidas. And I have two. My personal and own channel with my name is Horacio Contreras. That is the reason why sometimes I write in the section of comments with my personal account, and some people don't understand who is this person. No, it's me, but with my personal account writing in the comments. So if sometimes you read me or saying something about this or this space, it's me. Okay, it's Horacio Contreras, and you can search for my channel too. And I have a lot of music in my channel, choral music, music as a pianist, arrangement, orchestral arrangement, etc. That's about me. And why is this channel so new? Because many of this streaming in the past I did on my personal channel. But some time ago, I decided to separate the subjects, and I cut off all these videos in my personal channel and bring some of these videos to here, but just only some months ago, or I don't know, a year ago. And this is the reason why this channel is so little, and until 3 days ago, 4 days ago, we only have, I don't know, 50 subscribers, and now have grown up very high. So this is why I thank you for coming here and share this space and share this time, this beautiful time of high watch and waiting for our Lord. Or all of us, I know, have a good heart in the Lord and waiting for the time of our redemption. And I really wish with all my heart that it's now. Now it's the time of our redemption. And finally, the last point I want to tell you is this space, more than be just only numbers running on a screen, that I understand it's beautiful to think the days are running until the moment that perhaps is going to be the rapture. But my desire is that this can be a space for to be praying, for to be watching, for to be encourage ourselves one to another in the word of the Lord. And this is the reason why I have invited to you to share a prayer with me. Yesterday and on Friday, I was sharing, and I want to share during the day, a link to a Zoom session. And if one of you want to come to the session and do a prayer for us on here with me in the camera, because I am not a native English speaker, so my English is not too good and too fluent as to do a prayer as a native speaker can do. So I invite you to be to have the will to do this, and I have all the will to accept you in my Zoom session and to put you here on the screen, as I did with 2 other guys yesterday. By the way, on this channel, I have uploaded 4 videos yesterday and Friday, I suppose, with some other moments that I have done this live cameras, and I beg you to see this, to watch these videos, especially the first one when I speak about all this reason, all these arguments that I have telling you now. And finally, I want to repeat the last thought that I shared tonight or last night. I have seen many anxiety and on the videos of the Watchmen, and here on the comments, many people said, "I can wait," and I understand the joyful and the feeling of happiness of the moment, but we cannot be anxious. It's not a feeling from the Lord. The word of the Lord tell us to be in peace and with our souls in quiet in Him and resting in Him. So we have to be in peace this time. Don't be anxious. Some people said, I cannot sleep, I cannot. No, we need until the moment, go to sleep, do our normal daily things. This is normally a day of worship in the churches. Indeed, I'm going to stop here, I'm going to the worship in my church. So I invite you to continue doing your daily things. To Martin Luther, someone asked, what will you do if you know that the coming of the Lord is tomorrow? What will you do today? And he answered, I will plant a tree. That's a very interesting answer. What he is showing us, that the life have to continue exactly the same way until the last second of the rapture of the church. So don't stop your daily life. Continue with everything that you are doing in peace, with joy, with happiness in our heart, because it's coming the moment of our redemption, the time, the day of our redemption. But continue doing your things without stop. So this is my invitation for you to stay in peace in the Lord. And finally, and perhaps I think that the Lord haven't give me a confirmation, sorry for my English, a confirmation, because He wants that I trust in Him by faith, not by a vision, not by a word, a prophecy, or anything else. If not, by trust only in Him and in His word. And this is the final thought that I want to invite you. What rules our life as Christians is Jesus Christ and His word, not anything else. The main rule of our life is the word of God in the Bible, in the scriptures. And this is what we need to be all the time attentive to hear and to listen to. And in any case, you have to put in this case what many people have asked: what if nothing happens? Well, if nothing happens, we need to continue watching, waiting, and our faith cannot be removed if nothing happens. And this is a very important point, and this is the reason too why I don't want to set a date and don't want to say that this is a countdown to the rapture, because we need to take care of the people of God and of the weak, because there are some people that are weak in the people of God, and we don't want that anyone be disappointed and his faith go down if nothing happens. So we need to put in this stage what happened with our lives if nothing happens. So again, continue your daily life, don't stop, do everything you do in your normal day, worshiping God, praying, fasting, looking for the Lord. But if nothing happens, life will continue. And we know we are in the end times. We know this is going to end soon, very soon. But we need to continue exactly the same way. Preaching the gospel, praying the Lord, and waiting and watching with the same joy, with the same happiness, because our trust is in the Lord and in His word. And this is my invitation, and I beg you to trust in the Lord. I think I have said all the things that I want to share with you. Again, I invite you to be praying, to be fasting. Another question was, until when I'm going to be streaming? I'm going to be streaming until I can. If the rapture doesn't occur until the deadline of this countdown, I will perhaps continue a little more to finish, to do some new live camera like now, to do some finish of this streaming. Someone asked me if I'm going to stream the blow of the trumpet. I don't know if you understand how this feast is. It's a very long ceremony. Don't you think it's a ceremony of 1 hour, 2 hours? It's a ceremony of the whole day. And in Jerusalem, there's a live webcams in the Western Wall that I'm sharing on the main screen. And I think that I'm going to take this live cam, I'm going to share you, because in this live cam, they stream the feast and all the ceremony. But you have to understand, but it's a very long ceremony, the whole day. There is a singer, it's called Hassan, the man who is doing the ceremony. He's singing the whole day, the parts of the scriptures, they sing the scriptures. There are a lot of men in the Western Wall with their, it's called talit, the I don't know the word in English, this thing that they use on his heads, and there is a kind of a conversation between the Hassan, the singer, and the crowd singing in the Western Wall, and they are Oh, sorry for the words, I don't know the word. Sometimes sing one and sometimes sings the other one. And in between, they are blowing the trumpet in some moments. It's not a trumpet, it's a shofar. And the other thing, a woman said, I want to hear this. I think I have never seen before, and I suppose it's going to be marvelous. Well, I don't know if you have seen before a ceremony like this, but I am a musician and I liked the Jewish ceremony because I studied in a Hebrew school in Chile 8 years. So I know the ceremony very well because every year in the school it was they were doing the ceremony, the feast, and I was in the synagogal choir, so I sing inside the feast many years, so I know the feast, and I love the ceremony, but it's not like our worships or our songs, Christian songs, I mean, or Occidental music. It's different. You do have to know that it's Western music and style, and very old style. So it's a little long, and for someone are boring because it's long singing the scriptures with a beautiful melody. It's the same notes, just like it's, I don't know. Don't go to explain this, but it's very long and a little boring for someone. And the other thing, the most of the time in the Western world, they don't blow the long shofar. They blow just only a little shofar. There are two kinds of shofar. There's a long one. This one have a very deep and very beautiful sound, profound sound. But the short shofar have a higher sound, and it's not as deep and as epic sound. So don't be waiting that you are going to hear an epic sound. It's not like this. Yeah, so you have to know how the feast is in Jerusalem, I mean. And I'm going to try to share this webcam and this streaming to show you the feast. This was another question, okay? But in this day is going to be the streaming of Medic for Christ and Brother Joshua. And on 23 is going to be the General Assembly of the United Nations. So I want to watch as you, all these other videos. The video of Jerusalem, the video on the streaming in the United Nations, and the streaming of Brother Joshua. So I don't know if you are going to be here on the camera, but the streaming with the countdown is going to be running. Okay? To answer these questions. Well, tell me, where are you looking this streaming? It's nice for us to know that we are here from many places in the world, from the whole world. I have read comments from India, Uzbekistan, Russia, China, Korea, France, United States, Trinidad and Tobago, America, Brazil. Anyway, so Burkina Faso, a brother that was with us yesterday. So it's nice for us to know if you write, I'm from here, and in the whole world we have family in Jesus Christ that are here together, watching, waiting for the coming of the Lord. Again, I invite you, if you want to pray with me, I'm going to share a link. Not now, because now I'm going to my church to the worship, but when I come back, I'm going to share a link to a Zoom session. If you want to come, you are free and very welcome to come to the session. I'm going to put you here on the screen and to pray with us, your pray, or whatever you want to pray for us. Okay? Finally, I'm going to read a little. If you have some comments here. From South Africa. Nice. Thank you for my English, Kevin. I try to do my best. Okay. Great. Finally, I'm going to share you the word of the Lord. This is my last thought. In Revelation chapter 14, verse 7, it says, saying with a loud voice, fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. This is our hope. The time of his judgment has come, and he's coming to judge the world, and this is our hope. We are not put for the wrath of God. We are for salvation, and this is our hope. And that this should be our hope today, tomorrow, Tuesday, or whatever the time we are going to be here. This is our hope, and to declare the glory of God. Preach the gospel, be watching, be praying and fasting, and if it is the time, then see you soon in the air. God bless you, everyone. See you soon. Some hours later, I'm going to be here again. And Maranatha, Christ is coming.